You're not crazy. He's actually gaslighting you guys. That's day two. Well, this is day two. This is day two. I'm not cutting my video. I'm not correcting it. This is day two for your crazy. You're wondering if you're crazy, but yes, they're actually gaslighting you. Okay. My name is Nancy Mitchell, Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Guys, let's start. Let's just start into this isolation thing because today we're going to talk about isolation station. Okay. Isolation station is where, your boo, your whatever, side piece, husband, whatever, they would start this isolation thing with you where they just start to cut you off from the world. So this is something that will happen a lot with relationships when men want to have total control. When they want to have that control over you where, everything that you do, everywhere you go, everything that, you eat, your dress, everything, they want to be in control of that, guys. When you start seeing that pattern, you need to start either correcting it or get the hell out. Simple, okay? So let me just give you three of the problems that I think will just, you will see within your relationships, and you can start looking for them as the red flags or signs that, so to speak. So number one is going to be he discouraged you from seeing your family and friends. Guys, this can be so subtle. It can be so subtle you don't even recognize it. Okay? He might not like a particular person in your family. Okay? Now you go now, always have those family members that is just crazy. This one don't like your boo, that one don't like it, your boo don't like this one. You're always gonna have, it's never gonna have a relationship where all of your family member is friends with his family members. It never normally works that way. So if he doesn't like, say for instance, your mom, he's like, oh my God, she talked too much, or she doesn't like me, or she says crazy things, or she challenges me, or whatever the case is. He might just say that he doesn't like your mom. Now, you may say, okay, I'm going over to my mom today, or I want to go over to mom this weekend, or whatever. And he was just gently saying that, I wanted to go to the park, or I wanted to go to, a vacation, or I wanted to do this, or I wanted to do that. Can we do that instead? It can be so simple as that. And then you're looking at yourself like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. But then another day comes and you want to go and something else pops up. So it may not seem like he's isolating you because it looks so innocent. So innocent as if, oh no, I just want to spend time with my girlfriend. So you got to look for these things. If it's happening too often, then you got to start looking out for that little red flag, like those little breadcrumbs you need to start looking at. Okay, he said he wanted to do this today, but then next week or another 2 weeks, I wanted to go see my mom. And, it's just always something keep on popping up. So do not allow that to happen. Or as you see that start happening, I would say either fix the problem or get rid of him. Okay, simple. Number two, it's going to be, he makes you feel guilty for having outside relationship. And guys, this happen a lot of times in relationship. You would have a girlfriend and she get booed up, and then you want to go out or want to do stuff, and they will just like, they would say certain things or get upset because you're going out with your girlfriend, and they're thinking all manner of evil. And this goes vice versa. This goes a lot for females versus men, for men versus females, because the females sometimes, the guy's going out with his friends, and you're like, really? Are you really going out with your friends? Or are you going to go see another girl? Or are you going to go, or this girl's going to be at this party? Like, you're not looking at the world. Duh, if he's going out with his friends and he's going out to a bar, he's going to a party, there's obviously going to be other girls. What you going to do? You going to get rid of all the girls in the world? You can't. You have to get to that point where you're going to have to trust your partner. And girls, I'm talking to you because I was in that situation. I did that a lot. I used to just dissect and investigate every single thing you could think of. I used to just know exactly what his schedule is. And it's just like crazy. It's just too crazy. It's just too much work. It's too much waste of time, of my time, that I could be doing to, either better my goals or do something different, or I don't know. But it was just so much work that I'm like, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I don't. So females, if that's you, please refrain from doing that, okay? Guys, if you have a girlfriend and she looks, good, or and then her friends look super hot, and these girls are going out, and all you can think about, oh, they're gonna have guys, and you are no stopping them, cut that shit out. Because if they want to cheat, they're gonna cheat, whether it be guys or girls. It is what it is. You can't lock them up in the house. So you gotta just let go and trust them, okay? Number 3 is going to be that your support network is shrinking. Look at this very carefully, because this now can put you into a depression mode. Okay, so you can't just have a relationship with somebody after, a few months or a year, you're realizing, oh my God, my support system is like dwindling down. I had 6 girlfriends, now I only have 1. Or, I used to talk to my mom, and not talking to her that much. I used to see my dad, and I talk to my sister, my cousin, my this. All of these people you're not really talking to because of your relationship. So ladies, be very careful, because this happened to a lot of ladies more than men, okay? And you have to make sure you start looking out for these signs and making sure that you're not into this situation, because it's definitely not healthy. Okay, so solutions for these problems, solutions for these red flags, solutions for, all of these little signs that you're seeing within your relationship. If you're seeing them, it's going to be, number 1, reconnect with at least one trusted friend weekly. Okay, you must have a pattern with it, once a week, every 2 weeks, whatever. But you have to make sure you keep that connection with one of your closest friends. Okay, at least one. Okay, you must have some other friend. If you don't, go find a friend. All right, I never really have a lot of friends either. I realized that, girlfriends and just too much friend just create a lot of animosity, and, who is competing with you, it was just crazy. I couldn't deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. But, so, you should have one friend at least that you can trust into and you can reconnect with on a weekly basis. Number 2 solution for that is going to be set boundaries, all right? Set serious boundaries for yourself. My relationship matters to me. So that's what you have to say to yourself, okay? You're going to set these boundaries, and you're going to say, okay, yes, I care about my relationship with my boo, my husband, my side piece, whatever it is. Okay, you're going to say that, but you have to make sure that you have to say to yourself that my relationship matters to me. So you have to make sure that whatever relationships you have with your friends and family, whatever is going on, you keep that connection. You keep that going, and don't let that go because you have a relationship and your boo don't like them. It doesn't work, okay? Number 3 is going to be join online support group for perspective and for strength. So there's so many groups online. There's so many Facebook groups. There's so many different groups that you can join, places that you can go. You can go to church. You can go to, you have traveling, crews of groups of people that go out, females, just there's so many different groups that's around. You have maybe a painting group, you have a museum group, so there's so many groups that you can start falling into and being a part of, join them, and just start having these online support group that can help you out with just talking sometimes. Sometimes you talk to somebody and it's a stress reliever. You get things out, okay? Don't talk too much. However, when it comes down to relationship, you're relating to other stuff, you can definitely have that conversation. You can create that group where you have that support system. Very, very important. So guys, there you have it for day 2. That's it. Let me do a quick recap for you. You have your problems, your little breadcrumbs that you're seeing in your relationships, right? If your guy or your girlfriend discouraged you from seeing your family member and friends, huge problem. Number 2, because family is all you got. I'm a family person. Although I'm a family person, I don't have a big relationship with all of my family, but I do have real small, meaningful family connections with my sister, okay? Not so much my brother, but my sisters. Anyway, so I was saying number 1. Number 2, he makes you feel guilty for having outside relationships. Look out for that, guys. Look out for that, girls. Again, it can come very subtle. Number 3, your support network is shrinking. If it's shrinking, something is wrong, okay? You got to make sure you look at the date that you have your relationship, whenever you started, and then what happened a few months after. Is there shrinkling? You know, it's like you don't have much of a support group. Start fixing that right away. And if you can't fix it, or you realize that it's not going to work fixing it, then get rid of that boo. Simple. Number one for solutions, reconnect with, I tell you, my fingers and my mind, I don't know, they go different ways, okay? So for solutions, you got to reconnect with at least one trusted friend, guys. One trusted friend. Keep that connection going to one trusted friend, okay? Number two, set boundaries for yourself. You have to tell yourself that your relationships matter with your family, with your friends, and, you know, create that connection. Make sure you have that constant connection with them. Number three, join a support group. There's so many different groups on Facebook all over. Join a support group. Museums or painting is nice. You know, I love to do that. So just join the group and just start getting into the groove of having that support system that is not your boo, it's not your husband, it's not your wife, it's not your side piece or whatever. You know, have a support group outside of that. Guys, there you have it. That's day 2. This series is crazy because you don't know what's going on and you're not sure. Are you crazy? Are you not? Is he gaslighting you? If these are some of the stuff that you're seeing, yes, he is gaslighting you. There you have it, guys. If you know anybody this content can assist, please go ahead and share that. If you like my content, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so anytime I drop a video, you are going to be notified, okay? There you have it. This is Nancy Mitchell, a Love Guru, your guide to better relationship. Peace. I'm out.